All right, take a look at this. It's from Vanity Fair, and it reads, Christianity was borderline illegal in Silicon Valley. Now it's the new religion. It's quite a title. Tarik Makarem plays Jesus in Fox Nation's Jesus, Crown of Thorns. Great to have you here, Tarik. Religion is finding new footing in Silicon Valley. Why do you think that is?
Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
Firstly, I hope you're having a good day.
Yes.
Yeah, this is an interesting subject, actually. But if you just look at the world, let's look at the world. In all corners of the world, there's distress, there's conflict, there's chaos. Yeah, we're basically, we're under the fire a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising that we're going back to some faith basics. We're just trying to connect to the raw essence again. And I think we are in need of it. So it's not surprising that even in the tech world, we're starting to see people wanting to own that a little bit more. If you look at the technology is dominating our lives, by the way.
Yeah.
And I think there is a fear around that. And so, yeah, it's not surprising.
I understand. Next one for you, Tarik. New episodes of Jesus, Crown of Thorns available today on Fox Nation. I'm going to give a preview and then I'll get your comments.
God, have mercy on me, a sinner. And I tell you now, it is this man, rather than the other, who went home justified before God.
All right, very intense. Tarik, tell us about the show.
Well, we're really thrilled to be bringing you these next episodes, actually, because we're really now starting to get into the nitty-gritty of it. Hey, for anybody that's not seen it yet, it's an easy access, highly digestible, fast track to the biblical story, telling the story of Jesus. It's entertaining, it's drama-led, so there's documentary elements with historians giving you I want to say the entry point. So if there's something that you don't know about the story, that will enable you to unlock it. And for those that do know the story, maybe it can invite new thoughts around it. So really, it's sort of playing with all of that. We've done an honest, I want to say an honest portrayal of the story. We haven't tried to take any artistic license or anything, but we've done it in what hopefully is a very entertaining and engaging way. We're all very proud of it. The creative team worked very hard on it. It's got a strong aesthetic. It's not clean. It's not immaculate. We don't think that Jesus should be completely immaculate. He was a hard-working man, strong backbone. And of course, when he starts to make statements about scripture in the wider community, we see how he starts to ruffle those feathers of the iron grip of the Herod family and the Roman Empire. People are crying out for a savior, and perhaps it's not too dissimilar to where we are in today's day and age.
Have you acted, Tarik, in shows like this before, or is this new ground for you?
Well, I've had a pretty extensive theatrical and television career in the UK.
Yeah.
But actually, my first role on leaving drama school was actually playing Jesus in a massive promenade stage show, which I was very proud to do at that time. I was a younger Jesus then. It's like 20 years ago or something. So it's interesting that it's come full circle. And actually all that groundwork that I received then has played a part in my interpretation in this telling. And we've tried to keep play with the human aspects as well. And it's a huge honor,
Well, we wish you the very best and success with the show, Tarik Makarem. And thank you for joining us today. Always appreciate it.
Thank you.